What if one secret could destroy multiple lives at once? And what if, at the exact same time, two deadly truths are about to explode, leaving no one safe? All right, so if you're a fan of General Hospital, you already know things can get wild. But right now, it's not just wild, it's on another level. The show is racing straight into its biggest drama period, May sweeps. This is the time when everything changes. Big reveals, big betrayals, and sometimes deadly consequences. A brand new sneak peek dropped on April 27th, and honestly, it feels like a storm is about to hit Port Charles. Secrets are coming out, relationships are breaking, and some characters might not walk away the same. Let's break everything down step by step, because there's a lot going on. First, let's talk about Curtis. Now, if you've been watching closely, you already know Curtis has never really trusted Isaiah. There's always been tension there, a feeling that something just isn't right. And now, Curtis is done staying quiet. In this preview, we see him making a bold move. He suggests that the DA's office should take a closer look at Isaiah, specifically in connection to the shocking incident, who ran Jordan off the road. This isn't just a small accusation. This is serious, because when you point fingers like that, especially without solid proof, it can destroy lives. And here's where it gets even more complicated. Curtis isn't just dealing with Isaiah. This decision directly affects Portia, his ex-wife. Think about it. Portia is already dealing with enough stress. Emotions are high. And now Curtis is basically throwing gasoline on the fire by accusing someone connected to their world. And the timing couldn't be worse, because all of this drama is happening right when they're preparing for a major life moment, the arrival of their second child. Instead of peace and happiness, it's tension, suspicion, and conflict. You can already imagine what's coming next. Arguments, broken trust, and maybe consequences Curtis didn't fully think through. Now let's shift to another storyline. And this one is even more intense. We're talking about Josslyn. At first glance, Josslyn might seem like a normal college student. Friendly, a bit carefree, nothing too serious. But that's just the surface. Because secretly, she's living a double life. Josslyn is actually working as a WSB agent. That means she's involved in dangerous missions, investigations, and situations that most people can't even imagine. And right now, she's deep into one of the most mysterious cases in Port Charles. The case of Nathan. Or at least, the man pretending to be Nathan. Because here's the truth. This back from the dead Nathan, he's not who people think he is. He's actually Cassius Faison. And that changes everything. Josslyn has been quietly investigating him, trying to uncover the truth without blowing her cover. But here's the problem. Secrets don't stay hidden forever. And in this case, the person who exposes everything is Britt. Yes, Britt. In a shocking twist, she reveals Josslyn's real identity to her brother. She basically tells him, hey, that girl you think is just a normal student? She's actually a trained agent. And just like that, everything falls apart. Because once Cassius finds out the truth, Josslyn is no longer just watching from the shadows. She becomes the target. You can almost feel the danger building. It's like a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And suddenly, Josslyn could find herself face to face with someone who now knows exactly who she is. And trust me, that's not a situation you want to be in. Now, let's move to another emotional storyline, one that's more personal, but just as explosive. Lucas and Carly. We see Lucas having a serious, heartfelt conversation with his sister Carly, and during this moment, he asks a question that's been hanging in the air for a while. What happens if Brennan finds out the truth? And by truth, we're talking about Carly cheating. That's a heavy topic, because cheating doesn't just affect one person, it affects everyone connected to that relationship. Trust gets broken, emotions run high, and sometimes there's no going back. Lucas clearly understands the risk. He knows that if Brennan finds out, things could get ugly. Not just emotionally, but possibly in ways no one expects. And here's the thing. The preview doesn't leave this as just a question. It hints that the answer is coming very soon. We see Carly in a shocking moment. She's in bed, but her reaction isn't what you'd expect. There's no happiness, no comfort, just shock, fear, like something has gone terribly wrong. And that moment alone tells us one thing. The truth is about to come out, and when it does, it won't be pretty. Now, if you're wondering why all of this is happening right now, here's the bigger picture. May sweeps is one of the most important times for shows like General Hospital. This is when writers bring out their biggest stories. They push characters to their limits. They reveal secrets that have been building for months, and they create moments that fans will talk about for a long time. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Each storyline, Curtis, Josslyn, Carly, they're all reaching a breaking point. Curtis is risking relationships by making bold accusations. Josslyn is risking her life by getting too close to the truth. And Carly, she's risking everything by hiding something that could destroy her relationship. These aren't small problems. These are life-changing moments. So what does all of this mean for viewers? Simple. Expect chaos. Expect emotional scenes that hit hard. And expect twists that you won't see coming. Because when secrets come out like this, there's always a chain reaction. One truth leads to another. One mistake leads to bigger consequences. And sometimes, characters don't recover. For fans, this is the kind of storytelling that keeps you hooked. But for the characters, it's a storm they might not survive. So now I want to hear from you. Which storyline shocked you the most? And who do you think is in the biggest danger right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned, because things in Port Charles are only getting crazier from here.